What's up guys, Reptile Guy 19 here. This is going to be my first video, just kind of going over my bearded dragon setup and then also how I keep my crickets, how I breed my crickets, and then I've got a setup. I'm actually trying to get some superworms to pupate, or I think it's called pupate, yeah. Anyway, yeah, I'm trying to get that going so that way I can have some mealworms on hand, and then I've also got a little container of mealworms that I'm going to show you. Maybe, I'm not sure. But yeah, let's start out with my bearded dragon setup and his cage and everything. Okay, so before I go over the whole tank setup, here's my bearded dragon. He's actually 8 months old, 8 or 9 months old I think. I got him from PetSmart and I'm kind of going based off of the size of his body. So yeah, I'm thinking he's 8 months old, not really sure, but I really like his coloration. When I went in there, he was actually the only bearded dragon with that color pattern on his back. Like the rest of them all kind of look the same except for him, so he really stood out to me. So yeah, that's why I decided to get him. So as you can see behind me, let me just pull that up a little bit. As you can see behind him, I've got his cool side. This is actually going to be the cool side of the tank, even though it's kind of like right next to the basking spot. But it's a pretty large 40-gallon tank, so yeah. I've got his cool side at 90 degrees. I'm not sure if you can tell right there. But yeah, that's 90 degrees right there. So he likes to chill there most of the day. And let's zoom out, and now I'm going to show you the whole tank setup. Okay, so starting at the very top, I've got this UVA UVB bulb. Just goes straight through. You can see right there. It's just going to go straight through. And then in the back here, I've got the slot open for the basking bulb. It's actually a 50-watt basking bulb. It keeps the tank really warm. Right next to that, I'll show you guys that in a second. It's going to be my cricket eggs that I'm trying to incubate. But yeah, so here, let me move that in. Let me zoom in there. So right there is his basking spot. I'm actually trying to clean out his cage of all the crickets, so I kind of put a little tube in there for them to go in, and I'm just going to pick it up and dump it into the cricket tank. But yeah, so there's a little cricket tube. They're going to go in that and chill. And then, as I said, that's the cool side where he likes to hang out. He doesn't really go over there much. I don't know why. Probably because it's kind of cold. But I'm actually going to work on getting another heat bulb in so that side can be warm as well. There's his food dish. I've got some crickets gut loading themselves in there. And then at the side here, I've got another little rock. I don't know why I put that in there. Just kind of, it looks kind of cool, so I just put it in there. So yeah, it's all going to keep the tank warm at the same time at night. So once the lights go off, the rocks are still going to be hot, and they're still going to warm up the tank for him. One thing I forgot to mention is at the top of the tank, I've actually got the whole lid of the tank sealed off with, well, not completely sealed off, but wrapped with foil, and that actually gets the temperatures much warmer. At first the whole tank was about 70 degrees, and once I got that in, even at night it stays at about 85, and during the day it's about 90 throughout the whole tank. So yeah, that would be a good choice if you've got a glass tank like I do and you're gonna have some problems heating up the whole tank evenly. So yeah, foil is good for heat. Alrighty, so here is my cricket setup. This is actually where I keep my mid-sized crickets for feeding. I've got about 500 crickets in here. Got them from premiumcrickets.com. Really great guys. I chose the 1 to 2 day shipping, so they came pretty quickly. Let me give you a side view here. Okay, so we're at the side view of the tank. As you can see right there, I've got their little food dish, I guess you can call it. And it's got Reptifeed in there, which has the calcium and everything that I'm going to use to gut load them. And then it's got some carrots, some watermelon, and some oats. So yeah, that's all I really use for feeding. They sell all this junk in the store that they claim is going to be like really good for them. But I mean, all you need are fruits and then whatever pellets you usually give to your reptile, and they'll be good for that. So yeah, I've got 500 crickets in here, as I said. It's perfect. It's a perfect amount of space for them. They're all doing really well. I've actually gotten some eggs from my crickets, so I'm trying to incubate them right here. I've got them right next to my heat lamp. It's not too hot right there because it is a focused heat lamp, so you're not gonna get too much heat coming off of it. So I'd say it's about 75-80 degrees right there. And I don't know how many eggs I have in there. I'm hoping a lot, because once my crickets are done, once these are all finished, I'm hoping to have some of those babies to give to my bearded dragon. So yeah, and as I said, right above that, let me focus in here, right above that I've actually got my super worms in here, and I'm trying to get them to pupate, so that way I'll have some wax worms, or not wax worms, some mealworms also to give to my bearded dragon. And I've just got some other mealworms in this container right here until those guys make some more for me. Alright guys, so that's gonna be it. I will have more videos coming out for you guys. I will provide an up close view of my bearded dragon pretty soon. And then I've also got some adult crickets in the back, which I am trying to get to reproduce some more eggs for me, so that way I'll have a lot of crickets. I'll show you guys that setup in another video as well. Alright, thanks for watching guys. Alright guys, so I will be doing another couple videos. I'm gonna get an up close view of my bearded dragon for you guys, and then I've also got some Alright guys, so that's gonna be it. I will have more videos coming out for you guys. I will provide an up close view of my bearded dragon pretty soon. And then I've also got some adult crickets in the back, which I am trying to get to reproduce some more eggs for me, so that way I'll have a lot of crickets. I'll show you guys that setup in another video as well. Alright, thanks for watching guys.